Greetings! We're going to be playing This War of Mine. I grabbed it in the summer Steam sale, and I can't help myself. I played a little bit through the main story, as you can see here, and I'm at a point where I'm basically effed. So I learned a little bit about the game. I'm going to write my own story, and I don't know how that works, so we're going to see exactly what happens here. So, choose people to start with. So we have choices. A lot of okay, there's some DLC here as well, apparently. So let's start. What is it? Oh, that ticks the people off. Does it give me any info on, like, choose people to start with? Workshop. Oh, I can. Of course you can. There's DLC in the workshop for free, of course, but I don't think I'm gonna bother with that. So. It doesn't look like you can see there's like special abilities from here, so we're gonna go with I think I met her, so I think I know a little bit about her, and I do want somebody that I know is a good scavenger. Then we'll go with some randoms I've never heard of, and sure, why not? How many people can you? You know what? Let's start with no more than 4. Define new civilian. Interesting. Days until ceasefire is 40. Okay, that's normal, I guess. Intensity of conflict is moderate. We'll leave it there. The situation in the city is severe. There are shortages of everything, and the black market prices fluctuate. Bands of looters attack homes at night as desperate people turn to crime to survive. People have some hope, but neighbors aren't quick to help one another. Okay. Winter comes halfway through late. I'm gonna do that just to help myself a little, because that's the one thing I don't know anything about, and we'll leave it on moderate. We'll leave that on moderate as well, but we'll give myself a small boost there because I haven't experienced the winter. Let's take a look at the city map. Sure. So let's see here. Minimum 12. Okay, so I have to select the locations I want. That's interesting. We want to all right, hang on. How do you select versus don't select? City hospital. Oh, and then you tick it off there. So yeah, we want the city hospital. I'm actually not going to read too into them. I'm just going to read into their names because I don't want to min-max this or give myself a crazy advantage. So we'll just, let's see, we'll have, no, that's a long time. Recently held by a group of rebels. So we'll go with the homeless. Oh, you can only do homeless or rebels. Or we'll mix it up here. Old town. Sure. Hotel. We'll put trader in the hotel. We'll have a military outpost as well. That sounds dangerous. We'll toss the brothel in there, sure. Airport sounds pretty cool. Shelled cottage. Supermarket is a must. We'll put scavengers there, I think. St. Mary's Church. We'll put... I gotta give myself some difficulty here, huh? I probably shouldn't know too much about this. Small apartment building. We'll put bandits there. Ruined villa. We'll put a couple there for trading. That's a minimum of 12. I guess I could kind of select everything if I wanted to. Sometimes your shots fired. I don't want a trader versus... Like, what does that mean? I don't understand. Let's have a trader, I guess. It makes more sense. If I can have more, I might as well have more. Let's put soldiers, not snipers. I don't want to deal with snipers on my first run through if I can help it. But all this stuff sounds... I want this to be a plentiful city. Maybe this is a bad idea. Feel free to let me know if I've given myself like a stupid advantage by doing this, or if I've made it harder. I have no idea. I just want options. I like having options. We'll put traders there. If I put traders at this sniper junction, then I need to put is there not another junction? Alright, well, it seems I've made this a little bit easy for myself, but whatever. Let me save my story. Wimp mode 1.0, I guess. You can't put points in there. Wimp mode 1. There we go. Alrighty. And we're just gonna start my story, I suppose, and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm gonna lose my current progress. I'm gonna fail anyway, trust me. Trust you me, that was not going as planned. my scavenger got sick or something, and I sent someone else out to scavenge, and he got murdered. So everyone basically starved because it was basically down to no food, yada yada yada. So I have very little experience with this game, but it has been fun for the day or two that I've been playing with it. War has been raging for countless months, and the besieged city has been reduced to a sea of ruins by constant shelling. Going outside during daylight is like inviting snipers to target practice. Everything is in short supply, and with little aid reaches the city, seized by the most ruthless and best armed. Few residents were lucky enough to flee. The unlucky ones who missed the last refugee convoy are left to fend for themselves. Ordinary people, huddling in the ruins, relying on each other to survive. So, that's depressing. Alright, so I don't know what kind of things we start with. Apparently we don't start with really anything. So yeah, we have to pretty much say, hey, you, if you would please go start clearing some of this stuff out. Start clearing this stuff out. We don't even have food to start with. So we're going to pretty much get this going here. It's locked. Okay, we don't have the tools to unlock it at the moment. That'll come sooner than later. Why don't you go up here? Yep, grab everything. We just have to clear this house out. And you can go up here. Oh, look, you made it through. Good for you. Didn't even see that. So we're just taking this day to clear stuff out, pretty much. And we will use our newly found crap to get the most basic commodities down, so we're not completely miserable. So right now, you would assume we're probably pretty miserable. We don't want this boarded up, so could you do us the honor? No? Or do you have to do it from the other side? I don't know. Run. So yeah, you have bargaining skills. That's good. What do you have? You're a lawyer. I don't know if that's going to help us at all. You're a skilled scavenger. You have bargaining skills. And you're trained in combat. Alright, so that's not horrible, actually. It's 20 degrees Celsius. I don't think that's bad. I honestly don't know, though. Grab all. Yeah, we're making good progress. Can't complain about that. It's day one, and we're gonna have all these materials pretty much ready. I'm gonna have you go down here and take a look. And actually, run down here. We'll start clearing out the basement. No, wait a second. Immediately changed my mind. Let me see if I can build a thingamajigger. So this will give us the ability to produce some tools. Alright, and we'll use our lockpick here. I suppose, since we're closer to using that, you can, again, begin harvesting over here. You're doing your thing. Happy about that. We have one piece of food for 4 people. It almost makes sense to start with less people than I think I started with, but what are you going to do? We will hopefully make it a decent amount into here. Alright, you lawyer person. What do you got here? Water, some stuffs. Good. Good. Not bad, at least. Alright, you're all the way out there, but I do want you to come up there. No, you know what? You're up here. You clean that. You do that. Well, that's pretty simple. I should be able to open it. Good. Alright, you've done that. Let's see. What do we got? We got one of those. One of these. Alright, first off, shovel. Number 1. What do you mean it's... Okay. It's locked. So, can you break that down then? Okay. No worries. Okay. There you go. Not bad. Alright, we could also use... We built a shovel, I believe. So we're gonna need a lockpick, it sounds like, but let's make a crowbar first. Yeah, actually, the crowbar can actually probably be used in place of a lockpick, and we don't really need to bother with... Actually, you don't even need to run, because those need to be made first. if you come over here, we need to build other equipment. It would be nice if we could get a stove online to cook this food into something more nutritious. That would be preferable. We can't really do that yet with the amount of components that we have. So we'll just kind of hang tight with that. It may be that... Let me check the thoughts here. Where they may want another chair. We only have one chair. We like beds, and we have to sleep on the floor. So, beds are obviously more important than chair. But, again, lacking on components, which we should hopefully be able to pick up tonight. We won't make those other things yet, but yeah, you will now use the crowbar. And then you can also... No, you will wait for them to finish using the crowbar, and then you can use the crowbar as well. Right? Yeah. Your turn. You go clear that with the shovel we now have. And if you wouldn't mind, step over here. Let me know if we could do any house improvements with what we have at the moment, because that's something that... Actually, I don't see them on here. So that's good to know. You can jack that open for us. Make sure it's not tools as well. And you can begin clearing this out if you would. Where? Okay. Did I not ask you to pry that open? Did I ask you to check something else? Where are you going? Alright, what are you doing then? You go do that then. Yeah, okay. I did want to double check and make sure that there were no room improvements I could make. It's a little too soon for that. That's fine. You step over here. We're pretty much wrapping up with this day, though. I just want to make sure we get everything open on the first day, if possible, and I think we're going to make it. Good. Books, medicine, lockpicks. Might be good to take lockpicks with us onto scavenging. If anything, you could trade them for food. Right now, food is our primary concern, I would say. Until we can grow our own, which I have never been able to do. Food and reinforcing the shelter are like primary mission 1 concerns for me generally. Alright, so we're gonna end the day here, I think. There's something else that I can... The day's gonna end anyway, so let's end the day. Alright, so we are now... No one gets to sleep in a bed because life sucks. But you're gonna scavenge, and the rest of you... Alright, you're trained in combat? You're gonna guard. The rest of you are gonna get to sleep, though. We actually have someone trained in combat. Okay, so we can go with some food, lots of parts, abandoned cottage, or lots of food, huge amount. Huge... Lots. Alright, we're gonna go with this place here, Shelled Cottage. So there probably won't be anyone here. Oh, come on, I double-clicked! Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me with my finger right now? Oh my god, my finger spasmed and double-clicked. That is the worst. So I brought none of the tools with us. But, the first one here should mostly just be us collecting, wood and components anyway. This night will not be overly exciting unless I can just find some food. I'm hoping to bring us back some food and water, which very well may happen. It did say, I think, some food. All right, we got water. That's good. Oh yeah, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. That's not something you hear very often in this situation. I also like yes. Okay, so we got food, we got water, we got plant. Yeah, we were like immediately. Don't even. That's all we need for this run. That is an incredibly lucky first haul. That will hopefully feed our people, and maybe have enough to build a stove to actually properly cook the food. Maybe even have some materials to start reinforcing the walls and whatnot. Whew. Alright. People are going to be pissed off because there's been no beds and whatnot. So I guess that's going to be pretty important too. So the first thing up is if you could take a look here and see if we can maybe make some beds. And we also need a stove. So those are primary concerns. Number one is probably beds. We have the slept poorly debuff, which I don't know if that actually does anything or not, but I'm sure it does. Beds, yes, good. Okay, we can make hopefully a few, like more than one bed. That would be super great. So we're gonna place. You know what? This time I'm gonna put the. Last times I put the beds up there. This times I'm gonna put the beds in the basements. Let's do that. And you can build a bed too, right? You slept poorly and you're hungry, but that's okay. And you slept poorly and you're hungry. And everybody build your bed. We actually probably will only build 2 beds right now, because I would also, and I hope I didn't overspend myself here, but I maybe would like to get a stove here. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, let's get a crude stove going on here. We'll put that shit right up in the kitchen. Makes the most sense. And you are slightly sick and tired. I'm not going to give you medication for slightly sick, but I will allow you to sleep, of course. And you're tired as well. You just slept poor and are hungry. You're going to be going and cooking our meals, hopefully soon, here. Oh, a little bit of lag there. Oh, screen is super squished. Hang on. Oh, can I fix that? I just noticed how squished this looks. See if I can stretch that out. No, not really. Oh. That resolution, though. Ah, it just jumps right back into the middle. Oh, this game looks horrible. That's such a shame. Let me just check to see if it's got any, like, aspect ratios or anything that I can... That would be... That's, of course, what I'm playing in, but... Yeah, I guess that's just an unfortunate side effect of my resolution. I'll have to keep that in mind. I apologize for that. If it's unwatchable, let me know. I'll see. I'll have to see about that in future streams. I assume this is going to affect other games that I play as well. I may have to like actually change the monitor's native settings first. Aggressive groups wandering the area. Okay, so we have a stove built now. We don't have a good cook. We have hungry and slept poorly, and we have hungry and slept poorly. Okay, the other 2 people are sleeping. So, you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and actually... Alright, what are we missing here? Carrots here. And we're actually also missing some fuel. We can make some fuel. We will do so by burning what logs we have left. It's fine. You go down here. Let's take a look-see, Lou. And see if we can maybe build anything else today. Probably not with our lack of wood. Tools, not so much. So let's take a look here. Do we have... We can't... Oh, we can build a radio. Let's do it. Let's make the radio. And we'll put the radio near the stairs. Why not? Go make a radio. It's got to be done. Okay, not off to a horrible start. Much better than the last start that I had, but I've kind of given myself a slight advantage here. All right, now you should be able to hopefully cook some meals, right? Yep, we can't make the fancy meals, but we can make 2, because of our lack of fuel, I assume, meals. So we'll do that. No one's getting food until they're very hungry. It's not like we got a surplus of food here. That's how we're playing that game. Alright, what do we got here? The rebel instructed us to warn listeners not to cross the front line. That's good to know. Despite desperate counterattacks by rebels trying to lift the siege in Porgerin. What is it? Porgerin? Whatever. The city remains cut off. Government forces do not allow any aid to the city. I think it would end up in rebel hands. Fair enough. This radio's a little bit loud. Still. We got some meals finally. Sleeping on the floor is terrible. Yeah, that music is still just a little too loud. Are those sound effects? I guess so. Not my definition of sound effects, but that's alright. Alright, so we got a radio. We got... I don't think that we can really build anything else, but let's take a look. Yeah, we're pretty much fresh out of everything. Right? So, we're going to pretty much end the day. And people are going to probably get to eat tomorrow. End day. Alright, so let's see here. So everyone... We got... You're scavenging. You're hungry and slightly sick, but you're scavenging. And... Who's guarding us? We have... 2 people sleeping in a bed. You're sleeping on the floor. Well, someone's got to be combat. Who's combat? You're training combat. You're guarding. So you get to sleep in a bed. Okay. Alright, so we're probably going to go right back to that. We need to pretty much take care of this cottage. It's got plenty of materials left in it. There's probably not anyone here. So it should be... We actually don't even need that lockpick. Rather. Did we have a crowbar? Did we use up our crowbar already? If we don't have a crowbar, then we... Oh, wait, no, I'm just completely stupid. We have a crowbar and a shovel. I don't know what I thought that was. A freaking scalpel? I don't know. Alright, so we should be okay. I don't think I'm going to bring anything else here. I don't expect to actually run into anybody. So, let that be known. This should be pretty abandoned. We've already cleaned it of food. But there should be plenty of supplies in here. I think it's abandoned. Okay. Just a mousy mouse. Alright. So we'll just gribbity grab all this nonsense right off the bat. I personally leave the sugar for now. You can note that it's here and maybe it will still be here later. But we're not going to be making... we're not going to be making alcohol anytime soon, so... At least not, like, in the immediate future. There's fire up there, I'm assuming. Which is what's making that noise. Okay, we got some medicine. Yeah, it must be, like, the creepiest thing in the world. To have to scavenge like this. Alright. Take care of the basement first. Should be relatively safe here. Lots of wood. Cool. We'll finish off with whatever's in here. We'll clear out the back area. Try to come back that way, I assume. We're off to a decent start. Again, I can't help but imagine that I've made this a little bit easier for myself. But it'll get harder. We left most of the difficulty settings at normal. I just found that now that I just kind of know what things are worth a little more. Okay, we can't take everything here, but we definitely want to take that. And what is this? This is moonshine. We're probably gonna take the moonshine. Actually, you know what? It'll be here. We're coming back. We're gonna leave those items and we're gonna take those because these can be used for happiness for now. Later in the game, good for trading, but for now, good for happiness. Glad you like the shovel. It's a premium shovel. Oh, there's a dead body over here too. We'll examine him, but we probably won't take anything from him. Unless he's got like a straight up gun on him, which is unlikely. He has gun parts, which we do need. Everything here is stuff we want, but we gotta come back for it. We can only carry so much. have a secondary idea for capturing this game if I continue it afterwards that I just thought of. Alright. Yeah, we got meds alright, but... Alright, so you are slightly sick, so you are going to take some herbal medicine. I'm not giving you the real stuff until you get sicker. Alright. You can go to bed. You're hungry. That's okay. First up, we're worried about construction. Check out what we can build first. We don't need to build beds right now. We really need to get a water still online. We apparently... we don't have components, apparently? That's unfortunate. So apparently I just didn't... Yeah, we didn't pick up any components. So we can't really do much without components. I will check over here, though, just in case. This may be a short day, though, if we didn't pick up any components. Yeah. That's a shame. Alright, listen to the radio for me. Here comes loud radio time. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross. Yeah, we've already heard that one. So no new information. It doesn't really appear that we can do. So you're hungry and tired. Why don't you go get some rest? So I assume with the lack of components we can't upgrade anything. We're not going to be able to do really much of anything. We can eat food for some people. Some people can eat food. Hungry and tired. Hungry and tired. You're just hungry. I don't know if there's any benefit between going hungry and very hungry. If there's any debuffs. I'm a little nervous to waste the food, and I think it should go to the most important people. If that's the case, so bargaining skills, you're gonna get a meal. And I probably want to give our scavenger a meal, but he's sleeping right now. I don't want to wake him up. So I'll give them some... Okay. Just as panic-inducing in-game as it is in real life. Let's go open the door for this person to see maybe they want to trade. If so, you're not talking to the right person. Make a deal. Alright, you trade. You're our bargaining person. Let's see what they have. Alright, so they got lots of fun stuff that we could use. They got weapon parts. It's quite common. So, we got a good chunk of medicine right now. They're not too into our food or anything. They are pretty into our medicine, though. So I'm going to try and trade and get some gun parts, because we're going to... Well, weapon parts, really. We're going to need to make some stuff later, so we'll probably grab those while we can. We can have it for almost nothing. I'll see if we can take these cigarettes as well. We're not going to bother with their medicine, so those are just... Those are crappy roll-ups, I assume, and these are, like, quality ones. Expensive cigarettes, so we can... Actually, if you got any components, yeah, like, components would be actually way better if I took this off. Would it, though? Because they're so easy to find. Well, we might actually be able to take advantage of this. Yeah, I think we can do that. We also have valuables here, so we could keep them going here, hopefully. And then I can maybe squeeze some of these out of them, which would be nice. That's still more than I... Let me see if I can actually get more weapon components out of them. That's We're gonna have one more inventory space here that we can take from them. Let's see if we can take the wood. That's... okay. We'll take your one piece of wood for our medicine and diamonds. That seems like a pretty good trade for us. Might as well. Again, we could use the cigarettes. I don't want to trade my medicine for it, though. And that's just tobacco. They probably don't want that. Or herbs, rather. We can make medicine with those, though, so we'll hang on to them. You know, I'm actually pretty happy with where we're at right now. It's not the best, but it's certainly not the worst. Like, maybe we can actually build something now and make something of this day. You're a talent, so you just got us you got some food for your great actions, as far as I'm concerned. But let's take a look here. We might be able to actually make that rain catcher now. All right, cool. So that's going to be our next course of action here, is to make a rain catcher, which we will put in this room. Go for it. Alright, and I would like... I don't think we're going to be able to, but I'd like to upgrade this stuff. So let's see how far off we are from being able to upgrade this. We have... oh, acquiring, we have 10 of 15 and 2 of 30, so we really need to get components. Makes sense. And to upgrade this, we just need some components as well. And it's going to be one or the other. And then it's going to be this first, because I want to repair the house more, I think, and that's what you would do here. So we really need to get tonight. Let's refocus on that. Repairing, we need components most, and then wood followed by more parts. And simple workshop is already built. So I think that's really all we need to do for the daytime today. I would like you to wake up so I could feed you before you go out tonight, so you're not hungry, and then we can make more food. So let's see if or if anything, you know what? You go up here, you can have yourself a meal, and then you can make more meals. Yeah, and then they can have a meal when they wake up. So there you go. You have yourself a delicious meal. And then make some fuel. Make one fuel. That's all we need, right? Yeah, okay. Make one fuel. Oh, now we might need wood. That house is, though, still pretty good, so we should be alright. Alright, that should produce at least a meal for our friend when he wakes up here, which he should actually hopefully be doing sooner than later. Alright, so you're completely ready to guard the house tonight, despite the fact that you don't have a weapon. You're at least trained in combat, which I hope goes for hand-to-hand combat. And I'm going to give him pretty much until 5 o'clock to wake up. If he wakes up, cool. If he doesn't, he doesn't. Alright. So, scavenging. So you're on meds, you're scavenging, you're sleeping in a... You're not, you're guarding. You're sleeping into bed, you're sleeping into bed. We're going back, we're getting parts. We're clearing this place out. We're 64% way through this place. No need to stop now. Shouldn't need anything else. Alright. I'm feeling fairly optimistic so far. In the beginning, I don't feel as out of control as I felt in my last playthrough. Probably because I know what to expect in the early game here. I don't think there's anything in here but sugar, but we'll double check. Alright, yeah, well, we're not gonna take that unless we absolutely can afford to. Run down here, please. We're not in like a super rush here, but we know it's safe, so we're gonna take what we can and keep moving, because that would just a smart thing to do. Alright. So no big deal here, but we'll crack right through here. That might just be fire. We will look. Tons of wood. Tons of everything. That was beautiful. We're actually full, but we might as well take a look in here. Alright. And if there's anything that we want more, we'll drop something, and we'll trade off one thing for another. You never know. Oh god. Is it? Oh, it was a mouse. That scared the crap out of me. I was like, I checked in the room, though. Alright. One of the flyers dropped at the city reads, "This zone is an anti-terrorist operation. Persons remaining in the city will be treated as terrorist supporters." That's fantastic. Typical government bullcrap. Alright, let's loot these piles. And honestly... so what do we got here? We got shell casings. Like, that's something we don't need right now. We're gonna put those shell casings behind, and we're gonna take components. Bullets are another thing, like, or really, like, gunpowder. It's a little early for gunpowder. It's not that we don't need it, but it's a little early. I think, again, we're going to score the components. And, I don't know how much wood we need. We know we needed components more than wood, so we're gonna go with components first. And that doesn't mean that there isn't anything in here that we don't want. I mean, we're totally coming back here. Yeah, there's gun parts here, there's parts here. So we'll put the bullets back and we'll take the parts. Those are most valuable to us. And if anything, let's take these gun parts with us. They... Actually, you know what? Electronic parts are going to be more valuable to us in the early game for production. So we'll grab those, actually. And let's get the F out of here. And we'll come back tomorrow night to clean up. And it should be alright. Let's hope the night was calm. Our food situation's still holding. Yep. We had a decent haul. But how was the night? The night was calm. Okay. My friend, you are very hungry. Get yourself some food. You're hungry and tired. You get to rest. You get up here. We are going to hopefully upgrade this. And if you can, we need fuel. So don't actually do that yet. Don't burn our wood yet. We'll see. Alright, so you upgrade our workshop. And if you wouldn't mind, pop over here. You're very hungry, huh? Yes, make us... Do we need it's a kitchen utensil, but now it's a dangerous melee weapon. How many? It takes all... No, then no. No, thank you. Instead... Nope, that is something we will do tomorrow. Then let us just check the radio real quick. The leader started to whistle warn list. Yeah, don't cross the border. What's going on over here? Radio 1 has not been broadcasting. That is really weird. I wonder if that's a bug or if that's intentional. Alright, so let's see. You are hungry and tired. You are hungry, slightly sick, and tired. Alright, you get in bed. You successfully upgraded this, which will allow us to begin patching the house. Begin patching the house. I lied. We don't have any wood. Go answer the door. That's one down. We'll bring back more wood. Thank you. Alright, what do you want? You are our talented lawyer. I don't know. What do you need? They goes here. A shell hit a tenement down the street and people are buried beneath the rubble. Please help me pull them out. Every pair of hands is needed. We will organize a makeshift hospital for the wounded at my home. I have some beds and medical supplies. Will you help? Yes. Go for it, you talented lawyer. Alright. So we managed to patch up a hole in the wall. We're having a good day. We're gonna go help a hospital situation. I don't know if that does anything for us in the long run. So we can't really build anything else yet here. I don't know what our water situation is, to be quite honest with you. I can check, I think, by going and trying to make a meal. Try to make a meal. And tell me what you see here. Water 5. So our water is not fantastic. So we have the spare material. I guess we'll make a water filter. But we also need fuel. And we've completely burned our fuel. So we're going to make one of these for now. By helping out... See, we're going to probably have to do some horrible things to people later on. I'm going to try my hardest to not do horrible things to people, but let's be honest. You know, in times of war, what can you do? We're going to end the day pretty soon, I think, after I install this water filter. We're just making some extra water for ourselves here. We might as well. I don't see anything else we can really accomplish today. We've got 2 of our people sleeping. One of them's off helping. And, someone's happy we have cigarettes. I would like to build an herbalist facility, but I'm sure I'm missing the supplies. Let's take a look, though. Herbalist facility, yeah. So we need wood, we need components. I can't really make anything because of the lack of wood, so we're just going to end the day. We need wooden components. That's our major end goal for today. I don't even know if there's even lots of wood. There's huge amounts of weapons and lots of parts. So we'll get our parts here. Probably won't get much wood here. Maybe a little bit. Scavenge, you are sleeping in bed. And as much as I would love to, you are not sleeping in bed. You're hungry and content. You're going to get to sleep in the bed, though. What a lucky person. Alright, so let's prepare. Again, crowbar, shovel. We shouldn't need anything else. Let's rock and roll. This is easy mode still. Hard mode doesn't start for another, like, few hours in this game, I think. Just right in. Right in. We shouldn't have any worries. If anything, we can probably take the sugar now. We can use it for bartering. And if we, for whatever reason, need the space, we can drop the sugar. But, you know, you might as well take it. If we're not coming back here, we're not coming back here. I don't know if we're coming back here. You don't know how to get there, huh? Allow me to help. Alright. Cleaning up. Cleaning up. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, that wood and whatnot. Yeah, we're definitely, we're not going to need the sugar. We got the wood that we needed. We might even have some of the components that we needed. Maybe not. Alright, but yeah, let's sugar, spice, and everything nice. These are the things that, can I just, nope. Alright. So, fertilizer, cigarettes, bullets, moonshine. What a combination. Drop the teddy bear, gun parts. Good. Oh, game, don't crash, please. It's going too well to crash. Alright, get down here. Let's go loot that body, and we're out of here. There is a minute amount of supplies. Nothing worth actually coming back for. Like, ever. Unless we're, like, super desperate for moonshine. So, gun parts. We're gonna have to compromise here. We have some of that. And that's probably where we're... Actually, one component versus the value of 2 of these, or even 2 of these versus the value of 3 of these. That's how I'm gonna have to play that out, I think. I think we made some pretty decent decisions there. Let's go home. Alright. Good. Amelia has returned. Did Amelia get any, like... She's very hungry and tired. Can we actually make food? We're lacking fuel. Well, I just brought back a little bit of wood. Not a whole lot of wood. It requires 2 fuel to produce some food. We're gonna need... hang on. Before we do that, I might just have you make rough. First of all, you are slightly sick, hungry and tired. Just get in bed for now. You are hungry and tired. You also get in bed. You are very hungry and tired. So you need to just hang on for a second and tell us if we can actually do anything or not. How are you? You're hungry and content. You tell us if we can upgrade this or not. That's our main thing. Can we upgrade this? So, herbalism, we can now produce the herbalism. That's probably where I want to go with this, but let me just see what's going on over here. I can't upgrade this due to lack of woods and components, so yeah, let's produce the herbalism station. That's going to be important to our survival. And, nope, no. You had it right the first time. I just wanted to click on you. You're hungry and content. So you actually have water? What's that? I don't even know what that is. Let's check our things. Oh, it's moonshine. You can have them actually drink. Okay. I was like, what does that even do? Okay, so that's good to know. That won't help with hunger, that's for sure. So let's see. Who needs to eat before they... You're hungry and content. You're very hungry and tired. So when you're done building that, just go eat raw food, unfortunately. Not how I want you to survive, but I'd also want you to survive. So, let's see here. We can make some homegrown tobacco with just the herbs. So we are going to do that. We don't need them for medicine, but I will save a few. But it'll be good to have some cigarettes on hand for happiness. And that might be all I can really do today. I would have loved to have gotten more reinforcements built, but unfortunately don't have the wood for it. We did manage to get the... Like, we're doing okay. For day 5, this is way better than I was doing in my other playthrough. So we'll end here, I think. And go scavenging. So again, our scavenger will scavenge. You are still very hungry and tired, so you'll be sleeping in a bed. You're hungry and content, sleeping in a bed, and you're just hungry, so you'll be guarding as our trained combatant. So that's 99% done. Abandoned cottage. That sounds pretty good. Let's go there. Alright. Easy mode! I really feel like I put it in easy mode by selecting all the resource locations. The looters must be in a hurry. They've left some stuff. Is this like... I see the word sniper right there, and that scares the living shit out of me. Like, all I need is to lose Marco. Like, immediately. Alright, we don't need that. Did I bring a lockpick, but not a... I didn't bring a shovel with me, it looks like. That is a primo mistake. We'll survive, though. Oh, alright. Looks like we're going down. Not a problem to me. In fact... come on, game, don't do that to me. Alright. Getting some wood, that's good. We need the wood. This looks like another pile. Okay. Food will eventually become a problem. We're definitely going to be able to, reinforce with all that wood. Oh, is that a human? Is that moving? Doesn't look like it's really moving. Alright, we got some parts here. That's beautiful. We can take one more of those. I'm not against my current... Don't run. I don't know how much running actually affects. I think that's a fire. Alright, we got more electronic components. We got gun, weapon components here too, so I'm actually going to drop the lockpick in favor of those. Alright, let's get up here. See if there's any food here. We're not in like immediate danger for food. We need fuel more than food. But yes, we are going to take that instead. So we're going to lay up probably on the wood, since it's less items per, and we'll take the food for now and the water. The rest we can come back for. I'm actually going to spend the rest of the night here because I don't have a shovel. Oh, I thought that was a digger. Then just let's get this door open for next time. This is plenty. Alright, just again double check. I am completely full inventory wise. Okay, cool. Let's get to the exit. Good start. Outbreak of crime. We have been raided. Someone came into our night and took our things by force. Someone raided us. The attackers were very aggressive, but they didn't do much harm. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Caddy was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We should put more people on guard. Alright. So, let's see here. Slightly sick, tired, very hungry. Alright, so we're gonna quickly try to make some food if you can, and I know you're tired, but let's actually make some weapons. Alright, so first up, what are we missing here? We're still missing fuel, but we should have a decent amount of logs. Hopefully. So let's just quickly. What else can we burn here? We can burn books, I guess, but let's not. Alright, before we do that, let's go over here. Let's make a knife. And then you are slightly wounded and very hungry. So why don't we give you some bandages? Yeah, I haven't eaten for days. Listen, it's not that we don't have the food, it's that we can't cook it. Alright. And then you, just tell me if we can upgrade this or not. So that would be preferable. We still don't have the wood or the components necessary to upgrade that. Then go over here, and you can just also fucking burn the goddamn wood. I don't give a shit. We'll get more. Oh yeah, I just burned all the wood. Alright, well, we need food. We need food more than that right now. Yep, that's what you're doing. Look at you. You're getting bandaged. So you're very hungry and slightly wounded. And you are soon going to be making food for us. Who's our bargaining skill person? Good time for bargaining. Rightio. Alright, so we got lots of stuff that we would love to have that. We would love to have any sort of food, really. So, we'll put those on the menu for us here. I assume that you would love medicine. So, if you would be so kind as to just give me all of your components. Okay, so that's what I can get for one medicine. Let's deal that up. And I don't really want to give up our other medicine, but we could really use the wood. Like, really use the wood right now. Alright. I'm gonna give up the bandages, not the medicine. Okay, and that can, like, never be valuable enough as well. I'm wondering if we can make this more expensive by throwing in, like, gun components and... maybe... a piece of food? No, that's too much. Won't do, try harder. Well, I will. What if I do? Or I'll give them some tobacco. And they'll give us the wood, some more food, and the gun parts. That seems pretty good to me. So, you're doing your thing. Now you might actually be able to upgrade this, no? We are 15 wood. We have 11 wood. Do you have any wood left? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Just give me your goddamn wood, please. In trade of this wood, I will give you some fertilizer. Alright. So I could patch something up. Or I could upgrade the workshop. And upgrade the workshop would allow me to create heat lamps, gardens, and mixers for the herbal workshops or metal workshops. You know what? I think I actually want to probably upgrade this if I can, because that would allow me to produce saw blade cutters, I think, and stuff like that. So let's actually take a look here. Let's do that instead. Yeah, that would make a little more utility for us here. How are you? You're just very hungry? Alright. Food's coming. We are finally producing some delicious food. Okay, so you're just going to go ahead. And what did I want? Yeah, I don't even know why I asked you to come up here. To be honest, you are my lawyer. Can you produce anything for us? Yeah, you haven't eaten in days. Homegrown tobacco or roll-up cigarette. That requires components. So please use the one that doesn't require components right now. And you are very hungry? Have some foodly? Okay, well, you're not getting another helping. You're going to sleep. And you are very hungry and tired. You are also very hungry. So you're going to have a meal and go to sleep. You're then going to come up here and make a meal, more than likely. That's probably what will happen. So progress is being made. Pretty decently okay with this. We should have a knife in our possession now for a weapon. Good. That is a good thing. Hopefully people won't get as wounded next time. Alright, you can now go to bed, and you are going to produce more food. And you can produce 2 more food, so please do. Overall, not a bad day. You're very hungry. Please feel free. Consume. Alright, yeah, of course you wouldn't mind another helping. None of us would mind another helping. You're very hungry as well. Get some food in you. Hungry? Are you gonna sleep? You can also tell us what's wrong. Shooting for 5 stars. That's funny. Just got a achievement. Alright, so we're missing water now, it looks like. Alright, so if you could... I don't know if we actually have the materials necessary, and I don't even know if that's the right place to go to. We'll go there first, though. I'm eventually going to learn these things. Yeah, I can't create what looks like a bandage, but is actually a filter. Okay, so we can't create a filter for more water right now, so that's pretty much all we can do today. We're going to end the day. Radio. Okay, so we're going to probably keep going back to where we were. There's still plenty of stuff there. Our scavenger is right here. In bed, in bed. Or where's our combat individual is now on guard. You can also sleep in a bed. And we are on our way. Now we will bring our staple weapons here. We also actually have an actual weapon, so we're going to bring that with us. Actually, no. No, we're not. No, we are not. We are leaving that behind for the house's protection. We don't need it. This place should be abandoned. And we should be able to walk directly through the front door this time. Alright. That's what I like. And we are just grabbing all the nonsense. Grabbing it all. We are not invincible. I had to remind myself that. A family photo of parents and 2 daughters. Good thing the girl doesn't resemble their father. He looks like a bear. Okay. I wonder if that's a Bear Taffy reference, because he played a lot of this game. Alright, we'll take those for now, but they're low on our list of things that we need. We've been... Alright. Alright, more components? Yes. The wood, of course, is a maybe. We're going to take it. We're okay on food. We actually need water right now. Don't think we're going to get any here. Never know, though. So I'm probably going to use this night more for scouting of this area than anything else. It's probably the easiest thing to do, since we have a full inventory. Those rats are the worst. Okay, we got a full-on cigarette. We got plenty of wood here. I don't need the bullets yet. We're going to take the herbal meds, though. I'll drop those for now, and I'm going to take these herbal meds. Just because we do have some people who are still slightly sick. And I don't like the idea of having one piece of wood. So we'll drop that for now, because I'm sure there's more things we'll encounter. More things I still want to take right from here, but whatever. Not a big deal. Right now we're just scavenging, seeing what's where, opening up things to make it easier next time. So we got plenty of more wood here and components. Alright. I will take another set of components. Since we have the inventory space, we'll peer in here. Not that I expect any danger to be had. Nope. Alright, let's pry it open. Ooh, come on, lag. Alright. Anything delicious in here? We got some electric components and fertilizer and books. Good stuff to come back for. And what's in bed? Medicine! You don't leave that behind. That's a very valuable bargaining item, and of course if anyone gets sick. It's just what you need. And plenty more stuff. Alright, so we're going to come back for all that. We are on our way out of here, though. Mission complete for now. It's a good day. We don't have the water we need. We're probably going to have to eat some raw food. Unless we get a trader who has water, in which case we'll trade the medicine for water. People seem to know coming here is a good idea. I got the medicine. I hope it'll help. We've been raided. They stole food, and bullets. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Kind of was wounded. Walked off with valuable things. Alright, we're gonna have to put more people on guard, it sounds like. Katia has a deep wound. Alright, so you're gonna need... We don't have any bandages, unfortunately. Gave them for that medicine. There we... So you're wounded. You're in bed. You're hungry. That's too bad. You are hungry, slightly sick and tired. Take some herbal medicine. Maybe it'll help. Maybe it won't, because that's how herbal medicine works. You are just hungry. I need you to come up here. Why don't we get you on that radio? You get down there. going on with you? You slept poorly, you're hungry and sad. See if we can make some cigarettes. Remain home, lock your doors. Armed bands have taken to the streets. And same message. So yeah, there's people looting. If we can, we will not waste our components, but we will create some cigarettes. And now it is time to create definitely a saw blade. And what else we got here? Should be able to create a water filter so we can cook more food, hopefully. They did steal some food from us, but what are we going to do, alright? And what else? Anything else we need to make that? We wasted some components. Really want to hang on to the rest. Again, before I spend any more, I would actually like to board up some of the wall or whatnot. Make it a little harder to just break in. We'll take care of that. And you're standing here, right? So how about you can make that water filter I wanted. Actually, before you make the water filter, because it uses our components, let's just... Can we upgrade? We cannot. Okay, make the water filter, which we need anyway. Not bad. So you're patching up over here. There's another hole. A few more holes. Another hole over here. I got that one. So slowly but surely we'll get this place patched up. And now that... I'll just go over here and pop that filter in. Alright, you're hungry. Those two are resting. Yeah, her wound doesn't look good, but... we don't have any bandages right now. Alright. Since we can't upgrade, we might as well create more knives to arm ourselves with. And of course, we are now short on wood. We'll not create anything else yet until we actually need it then. Don't think there's anything else I can do at the moment. We've created cigarettes, we've done that. I don't think there's any machines we need. We definitely can't upgrade. We got water being made. I could wait for the water to be made so I could actually cook some food, some real food. It is too damn easy to get wounded. This is truth you speak. So we're gonna run out the clock, I think, on this here so I can actually make some meals. Hopefully we have the necessary... You know what? Let's check. Might as well be over there already anyway, right? So we're missing the water right now. Everything else, we should be able to make 2 pieces of food, it looks like. Once that water comes through, or maybe 1 piece of food when the water comes through. Depending on how much water we had. I wasn't paying attention. We need 5 water? Yeah, so we'll be able to make 1 piece of food. So someone's gonna get to eat. Whoever's the most hungry. You're hungry. You're hungry. You're hungry. Alright, so no one's probably gonna eat today. Tomorrow. Have a chair. Until this finishes, eh? Did I just say eh? I'm becoming Canadian, and I don't have a problem with that, really. Yeah, I read a lot of war books when I was a kid. A lot of them you just had to read in school. And this is very much how I imagined it to look. Very stylized in my mind. Alright, cool. So we can make one more piece of food before we call it a day. And then we will call it a day. There you go. And we're going to end the day. Alrighty, so you're slightly sick and on meds, but you have our biggest backpack. So you're hungry, you slept poorly. You're going to sleep in the bed. You are going to guard tonight. And you are also on guard tonight. Actually, who's wounded? You're wounded. No, you sleep in the bed. You need to recover. That's the best I can pretty much offer. I really don't want that wound to get worse. I don't think I need that here. We've explored that fully, and I don't need the saw here. So we're not going to bring it. May that not be a mistake. Alright. So we're just going to pretty much plow through here. Collect what I think I need to collect. And then we'll do another cursory run as well. We're just grabbing everything. What's that? I didn't even think I saw that last time. On the first day, they robbed us. 2 days later, they murdered our girls. I shot every one of them, but I didn't want to use the gun anymore. It's broken and buried in the backyard. The next part looks shaky. If you're reading this, don't look for me. There's a gun in the backyard. What do I get in the backyard? I have a shovel. I can't scavenge during combat. Okay, so that's how you... I was wondering how you combat. That's the only reason why I died last time was because of my lack of combat. My lack of understanding of how the combat system worked. Alright, grab all. That might be useful for trade, I'm not sure. Gun in the backyard, though. Alright, we gotta make some decisions here. Can you... those do stack. Interesting. Alright. Decisions need to be made here. Because I don't know if I really want to come back. Again, a little early for... that. And quality roll-up versus a cigarette. Horse tobacco and herbs. Quite good under the circumstances. I think I'm gonna just forget about that. Take the wood, to be honest with you. We need the fuel, we need the fire, burn, fuel, my desire. I don't fucking know. So, unless I can get into the backyard, which I don't know how to do, I'll check the basement. More wood. This is very difficult for me. It's like twice seen better days. I don't know what they're for. They could be bargainable. They could be not bargainable. Alright, we gotta figure this out, though. Is there any way to get into the backyard? Not really that I can see. Double check. Like, is it worth coming back here? Probably not. Unless we just need, like, tat. Some decent components here still. I'm taking a lot of, like, weapon stuff that I can't really use. So I'm gonna leave it behind in favor of components and wood. Things that I can use right now. Does that leave me vulnerable against attackers? Yes. Am I a little freaked out by what's happening right here? Yes. Is it just a mouse? You don't do that shit to me, game. Like, how do I get in the backyard, though? I got time, but I don't really know if you're even supposed to figure that out. Like, it could just be bullshit. So we're gonna go with that. Unless that was the backyard and I was supposed to dig there, and who the fuck knows. Whatever. It's okay. I'm not going to be too angry about that. We can always come back. Day 8. Alright. We got some decent stuff. Could really use a trade, though, for some water. We've been raided. They stole water and food. Great. We're going to lose Katia. We don't have the weapons to defend ourselves. Where we once had food, we now don't anymore. They just took it all from us. We're going to have to raid some people. I mean, what do you want me to do? You're very hungry. Alright, slightly sick. Let's take some medication. Let's eat some food. Get you in bed. Quality animations. Alright, we do have medicine. I just don't know exactly what we can do. You're very hungry? Go for it. Fine. We're fucked. They took all our food. I don't, what else we got? So you're eating. Well, I guess we can wait for you to eat. You're consoling and you're sleeping. Oh, for God's sake, she's like bleeding out on the floor. What do you expect? Yeah, well, what do we do? They took everything. You're gonna have to live with that, aren't you? We're gonna try and board up, I guess. They need to see if we can stop them from attacking us. Of course not. Of fucking course, we are 1 wood short. That is the fucking story of my life. Like, for real. Yeah, that's the thing I'm worried about, is like if they bring more people, we're kind of fucked. We're gonna make a couple more knives then, I think. Hopefully that helps with the rating. I don't know. Should be worried about Katia. We got to go somewhere where trade is possible. And take some, I don't know if medicine... Wounded, I don't know how much medicine helps with wounded. It might help. Take some medicine, see if that helps. You're sad, slightly wounded, and very hungry. We have 1 piece of food left. What did I ask you to make? Oh, some knives. You can't upgrade right now. We need like everything in the fucking world. Alright, let's check this here then. The Rebel Leader took us to 1 listener's not to... Yeah, you've said that literally since day 1. And armed bands. We're in like this armed... They're just like assaulting us day after day. Like, what are we supposed to do? We're also... We were a hotspot for goods as well. We're not anymore. They've taken like everything, but... Okay, so meds do not help, so just get in bed. Very hungry. You can... You're trained in combat. You can have our last piece of food, I guess. Seems like a waste. Actually, let's see if I can... Can you run? Okay. Let's see if we can cook it. We have literally no water. Even making a filter would not help. Just eat it. Yeah, I think all we can really do is end the day. And just put everyone on guard. They're fucking with us, so... You're gonna scavenge. You're slightly sick on meds, so you're gonna scavenge. You are still very hungry, sad, and tired. You're guarding. You are... which one of you is wounded? Severely wounded. Yeah, you are sleeping in a bed. And so guard. And you're gonna have to guard as well. There's weapons and tools here. We need medicine, though. There's possible trade at the garage. The garage has some good stuff, and we can basically fuck the people if we need to. So let's just go there. Yeah, we're just gonna... we will take with us some trade goods. We'll also take with us... Yeah, we're gonna take all these fucking teddy bears to see if they're tradable or not. I need to know. We'll bring alcohol with us for trade, and we'll also bring some medicine for trade, I think. And we'll see what happens. It is very well possible that I may have to rob these people. Alright. Before we loot any of this other stuff, we just need to pretty much go right to the people here and hope for a trade. Yeah, alright, so he needs medication, so... we need bandages. And food. It doesn't seem they have bandages. But they do have food, so we will take them up on the food offer. In fact, I'll put that back and take regular food. And what about this? Nothing special, but not bad either. Okay, well, we'll be taking that. And, you know what? I'm gonna hang on to my alcohol for now, actually. We have a deal. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. We didn't get... We got food, but we don't have bandages, so we're gonna probably break in and steal their bandages, if they have any. We will also just... We're gonna clear out as much stuff as we can here. I can't guarantee, though, that I'm not gonna have to rob those people. Can I make bandages? That is something I haven't even really asked myself. Maybe upgrading the herbal station or something will allow me to make some form of bandage. Alright, we're gonna take these components. We're also, like, we're in need of wood, for sure. And, okay. I almost kind of want to trade the alcohol. I feel bad for wasting the inventory space, but what are we gonna do? Alright, we are pretty much full, but we gotta kind of do some horrible things here, I guess. That guy's going to bed. We're gonna wait for him to get in bed. I can't really see them, but I can see that on the map here. So we're gonna... Again, this is kind of mean of me to do, but... That's what you gotta do to get into places sometimes. Alright, so now we need to just kind of browse around here and hope we don't get caught. I don't think we'll get caught. It's pretty late at night. I do feel bad, though. I'm gonna go down the stairs instead of jump here, I think. I'm not sure what's louder, walking down... I mean, there's that slamming, so that should hopefully cover my noise. I just need to kind of... break into there. I can't sleep. Oh no! Where's he going? I mean, it's safe in here. I'm tired. I better go to bed. That's weird. Oh. He's heading out that way. Now's a good time, then. He hopefully won't be in the range of me making this horrible noise. I think he's right outside of it, actually. Alright. I'm so sorry. This is technically stealing. We'll close this for now. We are, like, in his place, though. Alright, we only need bandages. In water. I'm not gonna take anything I don't need. We're just looking for bandages. Come on, bandages. Please have some bandages. Dude, they have a gun. Alright, we're taking their gun. Sorry. And we might even take that so we can barter later. Instead of the one piece of wood. Again, I still really need some bandages. Okay. We're gonna take the hatchet, obviously. The hatchet will create more wood for us, so we will take the hatchet. The food, I'm not gonna steal their food or anything else, or water. I'd love to steal their water, actually. We're a little short on water. Okay. Now, they may hate me forever. I can't say one way or another. They didn't technically see me do this. So if they didn't technically see me break into their basement and steal their shit. Let me just, again, make sure that I'm full here. Okay. Yeah, if they didn't see this happen, maybe they won't, you know, not ever trade with me again. It's a possibility that they won't ever trade with me again now. Alright, please no raids, please no raids, please no raids. We got food, so, like, we've been raided. Someone tried to rob us. It was a band of hardened robbers, but we managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were armed. None of us... Okay. We were able to defend ourselves, but I assume, like, she's probably... Oh, she's severely wounded and recovering, but very hungry. Alright, first up, like, very hungry. Someone needs to make food. Like, that just immediately needs to happen. So please, make some food. You are hungry, sad, and tired. Just go to bed. You're very hungry, sad, very tired. You're very... Okay, so just, you have some food. Then I'm gonna have you come down here for a minute, and then you have some food. Alright, you are hungry, slightly wounded, sad, and tired. So if you wouldn't mind, just quickly see if we can do anything with that gun. I don't think we can at this level. Maybe we can. We need, actually, 7 gun parts. And we can turn that shotgun back into a shotgun. So, that actually might be something to work towards here. So let's hang on to that idea for now. Again, upgrading this. We are, like, so far from upgrading this right now. And you, if you wouldn't mind, what are we missing here? We need water and fire. Alright, before I have you do that, we're going to need to make a filter. So please produce a filter for me so I can make water. That is just something that needs to happen. Actually, can I do both? I hope I can do both. This requires 10 and 2, and this requires... Okay, so we should be alright. Alright, so let's make that. You're going to then come over here. Do something with it. Of course, you're a little too early. Okay, now you... Maybe we can Oh, there you go. You want to trade. Who's our trader? Bargaining skills. You're severely wounded but recovering. Can I have you answer the door? Is that the meanest thing in the world for me to do? Alright. Got some water brewing up for us to cook with. Can't upgrade because of a lack of wood. You start doing that. So sorry. They might have bandages, though, and if they have bandages... What do you mean, how could Marco leave those people with almost nothing? He barely took anything. We took some water and, like, their valuables. Sounds kind of horrible, but... It's not that bad. Why does nobody have bandages in life? Okay, well, first off, this is some excellent stuff to trade here. Do I have... I thought... Or we have 2 alcohol? What do you want? Oh, our things. Okay. Sorry. We want to trade that. And, again, we do have bandages. Won't do try harder. Let's see. Okay, I would also, like, appreciate some gun components. Like, get all that I can. Didn't we have some alcohol? Let's see if they... Yeah, they think that's very generous. So, let's see if we can also sneak in some food. Now they're angry at us. Fine, we have a deal. Okay, so we're getting some bandages, food, weapon components, trying to fix that gun up. They got some good stuff here, but we need the food. I don't think we have anything else of, like, rare value to sell to them. Because, we would love to have the components on hand, or the parts on hand, but I don't think there's anything we can really give up. Nothing. So we don't have a gun to use. I mean, we will soon, though, and I don't know if it takes... It probably takes, like, shotgun casings, I would guess, but I don't know for a fact. So I can't 100% say what... It just says it's half dismantled shotgun. I don't know if they take shotgun shells or bullets. So I can't 100% say if I can sell those bullets right now or not. I'm going to just take this trade for now. That's a deal. And holy crap, get yourself bandaged up. You're finally maybe not going to die. Okay, and you? What are you doing? You are heading up here. Oh, to patch something up, I assume. We can finally start tearing some stuff down, though. Okay, you get in bed. You're all rested now, Mr. Scavenger? Alright, cool. Take what's left. You can go break that down, actually. And you can... We have none left. So that sucks. And what makes bandages? Alcohol, components, and herbs. That's good to know. Okay. I know, we don't have the best supplies left at the moment, but we're getting food back up. Alright, Marco didn't leave those people with nothing. Chill out. Oh, you're very tired, Mrs. Talented Lawyer. So why don't you break that down, take whatever's in there and go to bed. You were probably up all night. You, on the other hand, you break this down. Nice to finally have the fuel. With having to have 2 people on the night watch, too, we should really have probably 1 more bed going as well. What do we got going on here? Anything else I can build as well? Let's see. We might be ready for an upgrade here. Not ready for an upgrade, but we might need to upgrade. Okay, we do need to... I think we might want to build one of those. Let me just quickly take a look-see-loo here. Oh, you know what? Let's just do that then. Just make the advanced workshop. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, clearing out that starting wood really does help out. And I think there even might be some more over here, yeah. Are we done clearing out that wood, though? Yeah, looks like it. We could smash our chair, but that doesn't help us, really. Then we don't have a place to sit. In my other playthrough, I did smash that chair, but I built an armchair. You know what? Robbery sometimes is the only way to get what you need. I hate to say it, but in fucking wartime, what are you going to do if someone won't trade you something? It's not like you can just go to the grocery store and buy it. For fuck's sake, Marco did not leave those people with nothing. That is the biggest, like, lie of the century. We were pretty okay with, like, we left them a decent amount of stuff. Alright. So that's on online now. What can we build now? We want to work on that, which means components. We want to get our door reinforced. And we don't quite need that yet, but that's good to know that we're working on that. Mixer is something we're going to need to upgrade our other thing, which we can do now, but we need those components for 4 of 8. We have 4, and we have 4. So we might as well actually make this now. We're going to need the... you know what? Only reason I'm not going to make it is just in case we get raided and it gets stolen. Alright, you're hungry, sad, and tired. You're very hungry, severely wounded, bandaged, and recovering. And our food situation... Hungry, slightly. Okay, would you please do us the honors of creating some decent food for these people? Alright, because you are only hungry. You are... Where are you going? Well, you're very hungry, so... If you can make it up there in time, you can eat. How's that? You have like 20 minutes to make it from here to the kitchen. It took you 10 minutes so far. And you're out of time. Okay. So, let's see here. Skilled scavenger is only hungry and sad, so you're scavenging. Roman is hungry, slightly tired, sad. Slightly wounded, sad, and tired. He is a mess. But he's trained in combat. He's only slightly tired. So you're guarding. You're very tired. You're sleeping. You're hungry and sad. You are... Oh my god. You're the person I need. You're very hungry, severely wounded. You're sleeping in a bed. Alright, we only have one person on guard duty tonight, so that could be bad. I could try to trade... I'm gonna try to trade with these people. Again, and see if they trade with me or not. If they don't trade with me, then that's something that, you know, that's my fault. Actually, hang on, let me go back. There's lots of food, huge amounts of materials, huge amounts of tools, meds, weapons. Yeah, there's everything here. Okay, if we can access everything, that is. I would like to fix that gun. Everything else looks pretty good here. I can use my hatchet as a weapon. Not that I want to, but it's something that can happen. Alright. Let us begin clearing... Actually, I think I already cleared that out. Let's just right up in there. We're just... Actually, no, let's see if they'll trade with us. I didn't bring anything to trade. Sorry. Taking that wood. Alright, we really need electrical components, so that's like one of the things that I really would like to get is electric components. I should have made a better mental note of what I need for that door. We don't need that. I mean, we can take all these components, that's for sure, but we really need electrical components. So we're gonna continue around here. See if we can even this backpack out with maybe some better components. I do my best to not steal from them. They haven't done anything to me. I don't think technically being out here is stealing. As you can see here. These are just regular hands, not the little, like, diamonds. Okay, we got some electrical components. That was... I'll be honest, I wasn't expecting that. If it's only one, I don't want it. But we'll continue looking around. There may be more than one. That is just straight up wood. What do we got in here? More electrical components. Good. And we get... Now it's worth it. Alright. Book will have to wait. Or where was that component? In here? No. That was just the wood. Okay. Not bad. We'll check out this last part. There's definitely worth coming back here, especially if we don't have to steal from them again. Just if we want mad wood. Just components that I cannot fit. Okay. Alright. That was worth it. The real question now is... We made a stand. Oh, does that mean we won? Like, against... I got a little notification from Steam there. I wonder if that means there was a raid and we were actually successful. Someone came to take our things by force. Well, they came up for us. We managed to fend them off. Thankfully, we were all armed. Katia was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. Poor Katia. Just have to keep an eye on her. Or is that Amelia? I don't know. People keep getting stabbed. I know that much. Alright, Marco, you're very hungry. Have some food, buddy. You are slightly sick, slightly wounded. Can we make any medicine? And or tobacco? We can make tobacco. I don't particularly want to waste our components, though. You are hungry and sad. Come on up. You are just hungry, slightly sick, and wounded. So why don't you get in bed? And you... I actually need to make another bed. Hungry, depressed, tired. Marco's not super tired, but... Alright, first up... Let's see if we... I don't know if I got enough... Sprung for enough components for the door. I did, but I don't have enough... of these types of components. By a long shot. So we will be going back for those. Not a huge deal. Let me take a look at this and see if I'm close to being able to upgrade this minus the mixer. Again, components are the misery of our life. Starving? Who's starving? Alright. Hang tight. Who's starving? You're starving? Wait a sec. Okay, you. Please. Feed. And if you wouldn't mind making us... You'll have to actually just make us more food. I don't know if we have the water. In fact, I can tell if we have the water. We don't have the water. Let's make us a new water filter. Alright. Water filter. We all wouldn't mind another helping. We all wouldn't mind. Talented lawyer. Alright, you are like... You're severely wounded, but, you know. Let's hope to God these people want to trade with us. Don't take her. No, literally, no, don't take her. She's horribly wounded. Oh, well, she's dead. Well, 3 people was too much to feed anyway. Oh, she was our bargainer, too. Why couldn't it have been the talented lawyer who decided to go get themselves killed? Alright, talented lawyer. Go make some more food. Can you make some more food? That's the question. No, we're waiting for water. So, if that's the case, then check the radio. And you're hungry, depressed, and tired. More bullshit. Alright, get some rest, because you gotta work tonight anyway. Especially now that we're definitely gonna be down a person. Yeah, we're saving up to create that. I think we're just gonna end the day here. Hard decisions are being made. So I just sent that person off into hell. We're gonna go back to the garage with our scavenger. And, you're still sleeping in a bed. And you're guarding, really. And we're just hoping for... You know what? Hungry. You can... You're slightly wounded, though, and slightly sick. That's pretty fucked up, so why don't you get some rest? Alright, and we'll just bring these 3 items. And we're going all out on components, really. That's our... What we need right now is components. Shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Plenty of wood. I am just not even gonna bother. Don't need wood right now. Yep. All about those components at the moment. Honestly think we can just simply walk right through, taking components as we wish. And we'll see. If I can, I'll try to fit the tobacco. We could definitely use the happiness. Again with the wood, I should have remembered that from last time. Components are in the filing cabinet. Or are they? Just more tobacco is, apparently. Again, we need the happiness. No wood. We don't need the wood, though. Maybe I'll take the book. I may just have to rob those people blind. I really don't want to. Ugh. Alright. Not alright to the robbing of people, but alright to, like, the taking of the book and the wood. And... double check over here. We'll take the wood. And does that stock us on wood, though? Like, we're a whole pile short of components here. So... there's a buttload of wood here, right? I think I'm going to take the 1 component over the 2 wood. Yeah, I am. I will even pop down here. And just verify that there aren't any components. Or maybe there are components. But I could use those extra components. I really don't want to take from these poor people. Yeah. In fact, sorry, book. Need the components more. Alright. Get out of here. Not a bad haul. Again, we're really pushing our food here. Worst case scenario, I can just finish these people.